trying for a 4. Very comfortable. .3 overs, 125 for USA. And Milind Kumar is in his 20s.
Yeah, throughout his career, if you look at his batting score, he's never been out in his 20 innings. He's never been out in his 20s or 30s. He's always scored more than that. It's either less than 15 or more than 40.
So Nepal have an opportunity to break that trend today. Sai Teja, 24 of 41. He's playing a completely different kind of a knock as compared to Milind Kumar.
Yeah, Sai Teja too batted at number 3 for the first couple of games. Today he came out to bat at number 4. Rather, Munang did bat at number 3 for all these games. He was actually at number 4 throughout the 3 matches. No change for him. It was Shayan who was batting at number 5 and then opened the innings today. Pulled on the front foot again, hits it in front of square. Another boundary for Milind Kumar.
You offer him width and he will punish you. Not necessarily by cutting. He can pull straight through the line. That's what he does so brilliantly. 4 runs added to Milind Kumar's score. Rather 36 runs partnership, coming off 37 deliveries. Almost a run a ball, this partnership. that, still had a very fulfilling career.
A dot ball 20 over, 3 runs off it, 28 bowled.
To back foot, don't give them easy openings for those singles and doubles. The required run rate is 6.37. The moment it goes beyond 6.5, reaches 7, the pressure will invariably build up on the batters. You can do that by bowling the test cricket line, just in the outside off stump channel, back of the length, not letting them get the runs. Shut the tap and they'll all come running out. Required run rate inching towards 6.5.
Yes, something needs to be done here for Nepal, because they can't carry on the way it's been going. They want to see the back of Milind Kumar. Sai Teja too is well set in the middle. Thick edge. One more run added.
Nandan Yadav has bowled well, very economical, 21 runs in his 6 overs. Arun Casey, Sandeep Lamichhane, even Kushal Bhurtel for that matter. 3 overs 15. Uchan Jha was taken for runs. 4 overs 31 runs.
Nicely played, very unusual. I almost thought he's going to leave that ball. Then he brings that bat down just in time. Rides it for a single. Lalit Rajbanshi comes into bowl again, looking for a wicket. Has been wicketless, Lalit.
You're right, but I feel it's the right approach. Bring him in to search for wickets, and more importantly, not give away runs. What he does is he bowls in that little channel which is so tight on the stumps consistently. You look at his economies; they are always phenomenal. As long as you're not giving boundaries. Game is about creating pressure by drying up runs.
Yeah, that's one way to go about it. But right now, the way these two are batting, you can see that they're well settled. They're not being under any kind of pressure. They're playing dot balls because they want to. Required rate of 6.42. Play the sweep fine, but finds the fielder at and if you look at the last 5 overs, they've got 26 runs at 5.2 and over. So it's like a stalemate right now in the middle overs. Ideally, Nepal would have wanted that balls left and runs required gap to increase.
That's what they're going for. Karan Casey bowled a miserly over. The previous one. This one just 2 so far. 3 came in from the Karan Casey over, 2 from this. Just 5 runs across 2 overs.
Casey just happy to rotate strike at the moment. Milind Kumar.
He looks so comfortable playing any kind of bowling once he's got in that zone. Milind Kumar just pushes, nudges, maneuvers the ball in the gaps. He literally has the print of the field set in his mind.
And also when you play so much of cricket, when you bat for so many years, that's been pulled, 1 bounce, 2, 3 and over the ropes. Sai Teja hits that right from the middle of the bat, confident looking shot for 4.
Now that's a release shot there. Was on the back foot, saw that ball just slightly back and whacked it. A high percentage shot for Sai Teja. Also will release some amount of pressure. The last 2 overs, just 5 runs and suddenly a boundary. All of a sudden things become calm in the US dugout. Not that there was immense pressure, but slowly, steadily, whatever was creeping up will now fizzle out. foot deliveries on the stumps. Tossed up, inviting Sai Teja to play on the front foot. Does that, get a single. Required run rate 6.6. Nepal would be looking to push it further towards the number 7 mark. Quick start going upwards of 7. Start inducing a lot of pressure on the batting side. Will be called a wide. Trying to angle it into the right-hander, Lalit Rajbanshi. A lot of left-arm spinners these days have been the talk of the cricketing town because of their special ability to bring the ball in with angle and then getting the ball to turn away from the right-handers. And by percentage, in literally every team around the world, there's a higher number of right-handed batters as compared to left-handed batters. Dealing in singles so far. That'll bring 150 for USA. Sai Teja 37, Milind Kumar 34. 122 more required. Yes and no, and finally let it be. 122 required. This tug of war becoming all the more interesting. Single on the last ball to end the over. 30 to go. from the toe end of his bat. Single so far from the 3 deliveries that Nandan Yadav has bowled. 152 for 3. 120 required from 105. For the first time in a long time, we saw someone inducing a false shot from Milind Kumar, playing away from the body. Getting inside edge. Nandan Yadav has impressed one and all with his skills, his abilities. Yes, he's picked up just 1 wicket, but he definitely looked like he's someone who could pick a lot more. Beautiful run up, tall guy. The way he loads to deliver. I'm sure with time he will get better, he will get stronger, he'll be able to bang those short ones at will and with a higher accuracy percentage. Nandan Yadav, very important for fast bowlers to do some strength training, get some muscles packed in. A little misfield from Dipendra Singh Aire. That's not something that you get to see every day. End of the over. 3 runs conceded of this. 33 gone, 154 for 3.
Milind Kumar sweeps straight to the fielder. Nandan Yadav. Just dealing in singles at the moment. And facing absolutely no problems at all. Even after 272, Nepal haven't been able to put pressure on these batters so far. That required rate definitely going up. It was around 5 runs and over. It's gone up to 7. So I think that is one positive that Nepal will take, Neil. They know that, yes, they haven't been able to take wickets, but that asking rate has been going up with every over.
And that's going to pose some amount of challenge. You can always say that, oh, that's all right, it's just 7. But mind you have to score 7 runs and over for the next 16 overs. Bringing all of them back in short bursts. Karan Casey, I think he'll be in for 2 overs over here.
It's been hit in the gap. As soon as the pace bowlers come in, you can see that the run scoring becomes easier for USA. They know that this pitch doesn't offer too much of help for the fast bowlers, and the run scoring has been brisk against the quicker bowlers. Gulshan Jha, you mentioned, he's given away runs at more than 7 and over. The pick of the bowlers when it comes to fast bowling has been Nandan Yadav, but he's bowled quite a few already, 7 of them, so he's got 3 left in his kitty. But if you look at Karan Casey, he's giving it almost 5 and over. Gulshan almost 8 and over, 7.75. So he'll have to rotate his bowlers pretty smartly here.
You're right. Fast bowlers could also deploy their slower ones, take the pace off. That is the idea. You bowl pace on, becomes easier for the batter. The ball comes nicely onto the bat. They can find those angles and get those runs. Smart cricket from both of them. They're not trying to hit anything aerial, even against the fast bowlers. Go off pace.
Right on cue to Karan Casey. And that's really well bowled. A very interesting point there. I mean, we've not seen that enough. Those variations, the slower deliveries, the slower bouncers. Even in the first innings, we didn't see that enough. And I think that is something that Nepal will look to employ, and something that they'll discuss going into the last 10-12 overs of this game.
Yeah, when slow ones are effective, if you're deceptive. If you announce it that I'm going to bowl a slower one and your action changes, then it's of no point. But just like Karan Casey bowled that previous delivery, the slower one, Flamax Sai Teja went through with the shot 3 days before the ball even arrived. That's a very good ploy. And with every passing over where 7 runs are not scored, the required run rate will keep creeping up. So a couple of slower deliveries in the mix every over will help gain that opportunity.
Any over that's gone without a boundary is going to be a successful over for Nepal. And I feel this is going to go right down to the wire, this game. And we've seen USA do that even against UAE when they were chasing a target which was way less than this. 211 in that first innings, where that's what UAE scored. USA took 49.1 overs to get there. So they do like to take the game as deep as possible and then win it from there. To back them. Rajpanshi. A wild throw. Casey with the throw there. Into his 9th over, Lalit. You might just see him bowl out his 10 overs before the 40th over. And rightly so, because now it's more about getting those dot balls and increasing the required rate, so that the fast bowlers, when they come in, they have some cushion to defend those runs.
The pressure is telling now. 109 required of 89. The difference now is of 20 deliveries. And you can feel the energy, the calm energy within the fans as well. They're sitting comfortably, easily in the shade. They know that their team has this in control. Just waiting for either of this one wicket to fall, and you'll see an eruption on the other side of the boundary line with these Nepalese fans.
Pushed on the back foot. Takes a single.
ODI cricket is such a game of patience. You need to be calm, composed, not let emotions get the better of you. 7.5, almost the required run rate. But both the bowling side and the batting side are keeping it absolutely calm. No one is showing any unnecessary hurry to do something out of the textbook. The Nepalese bowlers are bowling stump to stump line, not trying anything silly. Neither are the USA batters. It's about who will blink first. Dot ball to end the over. 36.
Casey. 2 overs for him in the spell. That's what Neil felt. Into his 8th over now.
Six overs since the last boundary. 36 deliveries, no boundaries, just singles and doubles, and that's what the USA batters have been pushing for. And just as we said, Milind Kumar said, okay, wait no longer, I'll give you a boundary. 4 runs down the fine leg. Brings Milind score to 45.
Yeah, just working it, playing it fine, using the pace on offer from Karan Casey. Just enough bat to send it towards the fine leg for 4. Needed 82 balls.
.45 or 46 for Milind Kumar. He's been amongst runs in this series. 71 versus UAE. 70 not out versus Nepal.
And now 45 again against Nepal. Looking good for another 50 to his name. If he does that, it will be a hat-trick of 50s for Milind Kumar. 3 consecutive half centuries for him if he gets there. Already has 6 of them to his name in ODIs. He's been a revelation in this tournament. Thoroughly impressed by the way he's batted. Coming in the middle order. He's come at different times, different situation in all 3 different games, and his approach has been the same.
Rajbanshi will come in to finish his spell. 37 he's conceded in his 9. Has gone wicketless. Can he bowl a quiet over? Can he bowl an over which does not have any boundaries? start with. That'll bring Milind Kumar on strike. Just a hit away from his half century. Got a very unique record, Milind Kumar. Against all the opponents that he's played, barring Scotland, he scored a half century. Against Nepal has one already. It's a big appetite for runs. Chance of a run out, shouts. The umpire is not keen on saying a yes. And Sai Teja will be on strike.
Yeah, good running between the wickets. Easy decision for Asif Iqbal. Takes the edge, coming wide of the crease on that occasion. Lalit Rajbanshi, Sandeep will have to cut that off as well. And gets to his 50, Sai Teja. Well played knock, gritty knock. Class from Sai Teja as he gave good company to Milind Kumar. Rotated the strike well, got some boundaries as well, and gets to his 7th. Half century.
That's right. His 7th ODI half century. His first against Nepal.
And immediately gets going. Gets it in the slot. And now he's looking to tee off.
This is a classic ODI batter's mindset. Got to a milestone. Now one of you has to start going big, and Sai Teja says, don't worry, I'll take care of this. Gets to a half century on the previous delivery, and this time one has to blame the delivery as well. It was in the slot. Took the required number of runs goes below 100, all of a sudden psychologically it looks more approachable. The batters start then looking at smaller pockets of 8 to 10 runs each. Meanwhile, an inside edge. of Nandan Yadav's bowling. Milan Kumar will get a half century with that boundary. A beautiful knock, his third of this leg of the CW. Between runs and balls. One more dot ball after this and the gap will be the same of 20. 186 for 3. Such a good contest between bat and ball. USA have shown so much patience in their approach in their batting, while Nepal have gone the dot ball way, tried to create pressure by the route of bowling. Those quiet overs in the middle. 2 runs, 3 runs. Slowly, steadily pushing the required run rate now up to 7.7.
With wickets in hand, USA will feel that they are in control. That's a good delivery from Nandan Yadav. A dot ball to end the over, 6 runs off it. Makes a good comeback in the over. 39 bowled, 186 for 3. Two-set batters, you expect them to find those boundaries at will now. Catches the call. Doesn't hit it cleanly. Doesn't reach Bhim Sharkey at long on. One of the better fielders in Nepal setup. Bhim Sharkey, also known as Jaunty by his friends, colleagues, teammates.
Three singles so far.
Good bowling. Outside off, rolling his fingers over the ball. And a mistimed hit from Sai Teja will result only in a single.
Love the composure of both these batters. He came in during troubled times. 59 for 2. And then 95 for 3. And since then, both these batters have added runs. 110 now, the partnership. Make that 111 between these two. End of the over, 41 gone. 206 for 3.
हर एक लक्ष्य को आफ्नै भरमा हुन्छ जोश को उत्साह को मेहनत को लक्ष्य अनेक एनर्जी एक एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल
फोन पे क्रेडिट कार्ड सबैको शैली अझै सहज अझै स्मार्ट भोलि आजै
बक्समा भएको क्युआर कोड एपबाट स्क्यान गर्नुहोस् र ताजा एक्साइटिङ प्राइसेस जित्ने मौका पाउनुहोस्।
So Dipendra Singh Airi, surprise from Nepal. They've come up with a different strategy here to start with Dipendra Singh Airi in the 42nd over. He comes in to bowl, delivers one way outside off. This could be a double-edged sword. Either he takes wickets or he'll go for some runs. But it's definitely worth taking the risk here.
Well, that's right. It's a little gamble that the Nepalese team have gone for. Bhim Sharkey, that occasion, not getting the throw right. Play it in his direction. There was an opportunity, an outside opportunity. I wouldn't want Bhim Sharkey to beat himself up for that. But it's a roll of a die. If it works, it works. Dipendra Singh Aire, he is one of those chances that you've taken, and looks like that chance is not going their way. Humongous sixer.
Yeah, Sai Teja was looking to go big, and he does go big against Dipendra Singh Airi. At the start of the over, we did mention it's a risk that they are taking. It was a half tracker from Dipendra Singh Airi. Big hit from Sai Teja. He's well set. Now rocks on the back foot and plays it in the gap for a single. So they've got the runs that they wanted in the over. 9 runs over.
This has not gone their way. Dipendra Singh Aire brought into attack.
Dot ball to end the over. 9.
the dynamics of the surface. That one delivery that went for a huge six by Dipendra Singh Aire, he bowled it short. Barring those, just 5 deliveries were absolutely on the money. And that has caused a sudden backflow of pressure on Nepal. All of a sudden it looks like Nepal are now in some sorts of trouble.
Interesting conversation there between Sandeep Lamichhane. Just a quick word with Dipendra Singh Aire at covers. It's been played in the gap. His 3 overs are going to be crucial. Even now, if Nepal can get a wicket here, the game will be wide open for both the teams. Mohan Kumar 70 in the first game, 71 in the second, and now he's on 70 as well in the third game. That's hit straight down the ground towards long on, catches the call, will be taken. This game is wide open. Sandeep Lamichhane takes Milind Kumar out of the equation and brings Nepal right back into the game.
Well, yeah, celebrations coming in from the crowd as well. Tossed a delivery, and Milind Kumar plays it straight into the hands of a long on. Very well settled catch. A brilliant knock from Milind Kumar comes to an end. He stayed, he played, he delivered, and he's brought his team to the doorstep of victory. Can they cross over? We'll have to.
Well, this game is getting interesting. Change of gears, change of fortunes. As Sandeep Lamichhane brings some hope back for Nepal. Takes the wicket of Milind Kumar on 70. And it's the new batter in Sanjay Krishnamurthy. He's not played the first 2 games. He's been a new addition to this team, and what a time to come out to bat, Neil. Under some pressure is Sanjay Krishnamurthy.
Undoubtedly has to deliver, and deliver with very little time on hand. Oh, played it back to the bowler. Almost a chance there for Sandeep Lamichhane.
Once he takes a wicket, he's always looking.
Jaya Jagadisha Yuga Pat.
Sanjay Krishnamurthy is off the mark with a single. Coming back for the second, they're appealing for it. I think he's made it. Not out says Asif Iqbal.
It looked like sprinted really quick. More than the appeal from Asif. there's a bigger shout from the crowd that's come in for Nepal. Everyone in the crowd went up, appealing, putting some pressure on the umpire Asif Iqbal. He was unmoved.
Easy decision. Was well inside the crease. Now Sai Teja will have to bat. He'll have to take the responsibility with Milind Kumar out. This is good captaincy. Now he's brought Kushal Burtel back, not Dipendra Singh Airi.
Well, yeah, we've spoken about it, that if you're looking to bring in a spinner, an additional spinner, Kushal Burtel would have been a better option. Spent some time bowling here. Nothing to take away from the skills of either. For sure, Kushal Burtel bowling with a little more control.
Nicely played again by Sanjay Krishnamurthy. Plays it in the gap. Takes the single. His job will be to rotate strike. Now that equation will touch 8 and over from here on. And they've still got another 2 overs of Sandeep Lamichhane yet to come. So expect not many runs from those 2 overs. And then Nandan Yadav also has 2 overs. He's bowled well, gave it away just 30 runs. So Nepal now will feel that they can defend this total. Apply pressure on the new batter. Extract something out of this game and hope that they can defend it. Slower half tracker, and Sanjay is not going to miss out on that one. Poor delivery from Kushal Burtel to end the over, and that pressure.
throwing it away just because you have done your job. The job actually finishes when you took your team over the line. That is the job of anyone who comes in the center with the bat. Depending on the situation you are in, you play accordingly. Your role definition changes based on the situation of the game.
A single to end the over, 4 runs off it. Good over this from Sandeep Lamichhane. Keeps the game alive for Nepal. 1 over at a time. Last 5 overs left. 30 balls, 39 needed. This is USA 38 of 28. 2 new batters in the crease. Sanjay on 10. He's playing his first game of the series. And joining him now is Shubham Ranjane, the player of the match for USA in their win against UAE a couple of days ago. Well, all eyes on these 2 batters now as Karan Casey comes into bowl. Good length delivery, nicely played. No chance for a run there. Remember, Karan Casey, he batted well at the fag end of the innings and now contributing with the ball. Looking for a yorker, it was a full delivery. And Sai Teja looking to play that over long off. Finds Kushal Bhurtel at that position.
A timely wicket there, and the celebrations tell you the story, what the fans think of this wicket. Kushal Bhurtel, splendid running catch.
Plays it late. Good fielding by Sandeep at short third.
Everything is now cheered. Sandeep putting his body behind the ball to stop the ball. And Karan Casey was absolutely okay with the batters taking a single. Just 2 runs and a wicket. Sanjay Krishnamurthy, he'll be on strike. Faces delivery of Karan Casey. What Karan is trying to do is trying to draw the batters on the front foot to play him. That's how he got rid of Sai Teja. Even here, making him play aerially.
And also mixing it up. That's what we spoke about. In the death overs, you need to vary your pace. Rely on those variations, and Karan Casey has done that in this over. Pressure now on USA. Nepal now ahead in this game. 36 of 25, 2 new batters. Shubham Ranjane, we know he can bat, but we'll have to get going quickly. Looks to pull that on the back foot. There will be a single to end the over. Brilliant from Karan Casey. A wicket in that, and just 4 runs after 46 overs. USA 237 for 5.
Asian Paints Ultima Protect Shine यसमा भएको UV हाइड्रेट टेक्नोलोजीले घाम, पानी, धुलोबाट दिन्छ वर्षौं
Down the fine leg, and there is some protection. Couple of runs will be added to Ranjane and to USA. Required run rate just under 9, 8.75, and that will keep rising sharp. If there are a couple of quiet deliveries, I'm not even saying overs, a couple of quiet deliveries, and that required run rate will scoot up. 239 for 5 and 46.1. There's economy Nandan Yadav, 3.75.
Yeah, he's just drafted into the team today for the first game of the series, and immediately look at the way he's responded to that call. Given just 33 runs as a wicket, and now bowling these important crucial overs, goes to show his character and his mental toughness to perform under pressure. 32 needed. Boundaries needed for USA. 3 runs of the first 2 deliveries. We need to keep talking to Nandan. Quick single taken by Sanjay brings Shubham on strike.
One boundary will again set the seesaw in motion. 4 runs of this so far. 31 required of 21, the difference is of 10 deliveries, which means if it goes as is, meaning 6 runs per over, in the last over USA will be requiring 16 to win. So to close that gap, they'll have to start scoring now.
Pulled away again in the gap, chase. One-handed pickup.
That's risky.
Kushal Burtel
It's very risky.
does well. A little bit surprising. Normally, fielders want to go with both the hands. Kushal Burtel confident about his skills. Picks it up, throws it back. Let's look at that again. Let's look at how he collects it. The problem is not with the skill. It's the outfield. If there's an awkward bounce, it's game over. the ball will cross the ropes, and you don't want that. All's well that ends well. They've got 6 runs in the 4 deliveries. A poor delivery, lucky escape for Nandan Yadav. That slower ball was a good idea, but it was down the leg side.
A yard.
USA will be looking to get at least 6-7. That's it. If another loose ball, maybe a boundary, but otherwise they'll ensure they don't give away a wicket to Sandeep Lamichhane here.
Very important to maintain your composure here.
In the slot from Sandeep. No maintaining composure. Going for the slog sweep, Sanjay Krishnamurthy. And there's absolute pin drop silence at the ICC Academy, because that is a big hit against a big bowler. Courageous shot from Sanjay.
Well, yeah, it was a fuller delivery. It was Shubham Ranjane, in fact, who went for that, and rightly so. Was in the arc, sent it out of the park, picked it up from just slightly outside off. Got the skills, and he's put to use.
Now then hits it straight down the ground. This could be 2 more. We'll get those 2 runs. We thought that Sandeep Lamichhane might just get in a quiet over, but not to be. 9 runs have come in the first 3 deliveries of the game, of the over.
Try and slew it in the air, give it some air, tempt the batter to go for that shot. Slower you bowl through the air, the more challenging it becomes.
Looks to go big again. Shubham, has he got enough? No, not really. And that's been dropped. And guess who the fielder is? It's the best you can have. Dipendra Singh Airi at that mid-wicket region has dropped a simple catch.
We've seen him take the most difficult ones. We've seen him do the most audacious things in the field. But at this juncture, it's the pressure. The ball was at catching height, came close to his chest, and not just...
Well, does he get redemption here, Sandeep Lamichhane? He does. Shubham is taking a very slow, long walk back to the dugout, and that means Nepal have got some hope still left in this game. Sandeep Lamichhane brings them back in the game, bowls another Jaffer of a delivery, and Shubham has been found out of the crease, stumped.
Well, they're drawing him to play it on the front foot, getting the ball to move away. Again, slower through the air. That's what we've been talking about. Ball slower through the air, Sandeep. All right, but I reckon what Shubham Ranjane has done by scoring 19 of 12, he's done his job.
Pick of the bowlers tonight, and it only makes sense that he bowls the penultimate over. That's the wicket of Shubham Ranjane, beautifully bowling, inviting Shubham to play that drive. His back foot is out of the crease, and Sandeep gets his third.
13 runs of that over, I reckon. That could be a little bit of a pain point for Nepal. Maybe if that catch was taken by Dipendra Singh Aire, two things would have happened. A, obviously Sandeep would have picked that wicket. Also, the 4 wouldn't have been conceded.
Pressure on Nandan Yadav. Has played only one day international before this, and he's bowling one of the most crucial overs in his career. This could be a make or break moment for Nepal, can be the hero for the team and for the country. If he can bowl a boundary-less over, maybe get a wicket to add to that. But if he can leave at least 9 or 10 runs for Karan Casey on the last over, it will be a job well done. Inside edge of the bat for Harmeet Singh. He'll get a single, but that's all they'll get.
A little bit of adjustment there for Nandan definitely would be in place, in his mind at least, because he would be bowling some of his deliveries to the left-handed Harmeet Singh throughout his 9 overs. He only bowled to right-handed batters. All of a sudden, at a very critical juncture of the game, suddenly you're thinking of or looking to change the line because there is a left-handed batter. Lot has to go through the minds. Now it's going to be a right-handed batter, and Nandan Yadav has done well against the right-handed batters. Picked up 1 wicket, given away just 39.
And it's 6 more for USA. 5 needed now.
It was a back of the leg delivery, but for the left-handed Harmeet Singh, used his feet and swung hard. He knows this part of batting really well, where he can clear the boundaries at will.
Well, 5 needed of 8 balls now. That is such an important hit from Harmeet. We know that he can hit those sixes. But to come out in such a situation where you've not played enough, just the third ball that you face, you cleanly hit that over long on. That tells you that he's a special cricketer, Harmeet Singh. Open stance, 5 needed. Looks to go big again. This is an inside edge, so will be a dot ball. Still 5 needed.
One more delivery of this over remaining. That 6 definitely will deflate the hopes of Nepal and their fans. As this incredible chase is underway. USA have done phenomenally well throughout this innings. They batted with so much composure, presence of mind, applied every bit of skill.
That's hit again, that's aerial again, and those will be the winning runs in this game against Nepal. USA have managed to win this game with some calmness, a lot of composure, and great character. Yes, they took it deep, Nepal. They'll feel that they've done a lot of hard work, they've put in the effort, but it was just not their day. They've got runs on the board, couldn't defend it as USA win this game by 4 wickets.
What an incredible day of cricket we've experienced. Harmeet Singh, the man who hit